Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is March 27th. It's Tuesday, 2018. Before I get started here with what I'm doing today, I have to, after yesterday's video and reading the comments and listening to what you guys had to say, I am definitely going to take back something that I said. I think that you definitely should be able to purchase a weapon at 18 if you're mature enough, okay? I think it's important that we keep the hands out of mentally disturbed people. So, I mean, obviously there has to be that background check to make sure there's not been any psychiatric issues with anybody at that point. So, but I definitely, you know, with people saying, you know, shall not infringe, which is the Second Amendment, which I agree with 100%. A couple other people made some great points. One saying that if you make it higher so that they can buy a weapon, then, you know, they may lose that interest in getting involved in it early, and it would be kind of illegal for you to let your kid have a gun. I mean, I know I went out and I was hunting at 9 years old. I grew up on a farm. So, I mean, I was shooting early on in my life, and I think that that's important, that kids should still be able to do that. Okay, so, but I definitely, like I said, a big thing for me is the mental health issue of it, and I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of the stuff that's going on. Okay, so that being said, I definitely, if I'm wrong, I will be the first to admit I'm wrong. I'll tell you that every time. So I definitely wanted to do that. So what today? It's raining outside today, which is actually good because it's helping the snow melt faster. So I decided I have a bunch of beans and stuff that I wanted to get packed up. So I am going to start packing beans up. So what I have my vacuum sealer over here. And so what I'm doing is, and I have they're food grade buckets, okay? And I will show you this too. And I've done the videos on this before, but I'm just going to show you again. I have the gamma ray lids, okay? So it's got the rubber seal, so it will seal onto the bucket. But the cool thing about this is this twists right off. So once that's, like, I'll stick this, actually I'll do that right now. We'll get this ring. Okay, so now that ring is on the bucket, as you can see, okay? So once I fill this bucket up and stuff like that, I just take that lid, stick it on there, and there you go, you're sealed up. But it's cool because you can take it off, take one thing out, reseal your bucket, which I like that, okay? So I'm going to take this bucket and just kind of set it over here for a moment. Okay, so what I did first, I'm using a larger bag. I'm going to fill this with lentils, and then I got the date, 3/27/18, okay? And I'll also put that on the bucket, and I'll know how many pounds of the lentils that I have. So I'm just going to take it out of the baggie. So now one of the things that I do too with all of these, let me just get this going here, hold on. I'll take, because it'll say on the back, you know, how to, like this here says harvest casserole, okay? It tells you how to cook it, you know, cooking time. For your basic, it says, let me just read this for you real quick. It says, rinse lentils and drain. Transfer into a stock pot. Add 4 cups of water and 1 cup of lentils. Cover and bring to a boil. Reduce to a simmer. Cooking time, 15 to 20 minutes for salads, 30 to 40 minutes for vegetables. In main dishes, 45 to 60 minutes for soups and purees. Alright, so I'll take that whole thing and I put that right in the bottom of the bucket, okay? Just so it has the information in there, so when I'm doing this, you know, like later on, if I'm going to pull that out of the bucket, it's not like I'm going to be like, okay, what do I do with these stupid things? How do I cook them? Because the instructions are going to be right there. All right. So each one of these is a 1-pound bag. See, I'm spilling them on the bed already. But I like to, now people are going to tell me I should put oxygen absorbers in there. I personally don't. You can. Not right into the bag itself, but into the to the bucket. I really don't think it makes that big of a difference. If you, I'm having it, these are going to be sealed up in the bags, okay? And then it's going to be sealed again, you know, with the bucket itself. So yeah, there'll be some air in there, held in there, but not really enough to make that big of a difference. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. So anybody that's been watching the channel for any length of time knows that last year I kind of went a little bit nuts loading up on beans. And I've continued to add to my beans. I have a lot of rice already. Rice and beans are a staple, guys, okay? It's a good base to have. So like I said, I've talked about in videos having a lot of different options. You know, everything from canned goods to freeze-dried to you know, the long-term food storage, all of it. You know, you want to have your canned goods. You want to have some MREs. You want to have your freeze-dried stuff. You want to have your beans, your rices, and stuff like that. You know, long-term food storage. So let me. All right. So hopefully, let me get this so you guys can see. Hopefully, let me just turn this over to here. Make sure you guys can see that okay. Okay. So then what I'm going to do, I got 6 pounds of lentils in here, okay. Put that in there. It's got a little lip. Slide that top part down into the lip, okay. And close the door. Now what I normally do at this point, see how it's all like at the bottom? I'm going to move it around a little bit so that once it seals up, then it's going to stay okay. So now I'm going to hit vacuum and seal. Now once it stops vacuuming it, now it's sealing it with the red light is on. Right here, it's sealing it. Once that's off, now they're both off, now it's good to go. So we just lift the lid. What the heck? Alright, now why are we not opening? Oh, dummy. Okay. I didn't pull that open first. Sorry. I'm like half stupid here. I had to lift the latch on the side first. But there it is. Nicely sealed up. And then that will get put right into the bucket. Okay? So what I'm going to do next is on the bucket, I'm going to go ahead and write lentils. £6. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do next here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So next we're going to do green split peas. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go over here on the side. I'm going to write on this here. Okay, so now we're going to go back, bring this back over here. I think you could have probably seen it from that other angle, but... Okay. So again, I wrote on the bag first, green split peas. Okay. So again... Okay, so what I'm going to do again, once again, now on this one, it has the cook times and everything on there again. So it says spicy green split peas. It has a meal actually on here that you can make as well, and it tells you what to put in there. And so, but like I said, again, I'll take one of these, and that will go into the bottom. Okay. So now these bigger bags that I'm doing right now are 6-pound bags. Okay. I also have ones that I'm going to do here in a minute. I'm going to get this one done first. So we'll get this one filled up, and then we'll do a smaller one. So like I said, right now I got just the 2 buckets. I'm going to need to go and pick up some more buckets. And the buckets themselves aren't expensive, it's the lids that are expensive. The lids, I mean, you can go with a regular standard lid. I have a lot of my buckets that I had, my older buckets, had the regular standard lid on them, okay? But I've switched up to using the gamma ray lids just because I like the convenience of the fact that it's easy to reseal them once you pull something out that you want to use. That's why I like the gamma ray lids. Now the gamma ray lids are going to cost you like $6 or $7 a piece, you know. So then something like that. I mean, they're expensive. They're like, I think they're at least $6 for the lids, and the bucket that itself is going to cost you like $4 or something to that effect. So it's like basically for each bucket that you have, you're looking at about $11. I think it's in that range. You know, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so once again, I'm going to turn this back over here again, so it's a better angle. I'm going to take that and I'm going to slide that right into that little groove. I close that. There's the lock on the side. So then I'm going to go ahead and smooth that out again. Now again, I'm going to hit vacuum and seal. Okay, now this time I'm not going to be stupid. Release the lock on the side, pull that lid up, and there we are. It's nicely tightly sealed. Got the seal right there, and you got 6 pounds of split green peas. So again, I will put those into my bucket, and then I'm going to go now. You can also use Mylar bags and put a Mylar bag in here and fill that up that way. Now if you were going to do that, I would definitely say use an oxygen absorber in it because you can't really get all the air out. These are really good and they get all that air out. Okay, so next, alright, we're going to do a couple pounds of Great Northern beans. So what I'm going to do again first, right on here. So once again, I'm going to put it on there first, okay? So again, what I'm going to do, because it's a new, different kind, it's got the different cooking instructions on the back again. I'm going to take that and put it right in my bucket. So in each bucket, I get about 18 pounds of food into a bucket, okay? Because what I'll do is I'll get 3 of these. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to take that again. It's going to go right into the thing here. I'm going to close that. And again, we're going to spread that out. Okay. Wait till it turns off. Hope you guys can see that okay with the light there. Release it. And there we go. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide that in and I'm going to show you that. See how that slid right in there nice? Hold on a second. I have to be a doorman for a moment. But so I'm going to repeat this process again. Like I said, I'm going to write that onto the bucket. Okay. Get that written on there. I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to get this other bucket filled up again today, and just get these ready to go so that I can put them away. But it's one way of sealing them up. Like I said, you can use a Mylar bag and put a Mylar bag in there and just fill that Mylar bag up. You can do it any way you want to. This is the way I do it. I like it. I like it having it individualized, where if I come in here and I'm cooking for a bunch of people, I pull out one of the 6-pound bags, and I can say, okay, well, we only need 3 pounds for tonight. So use 3 pounds of it, you put the other 3 away. Or if it's just for a few people, you pull out a 2-pound bag, and you cook up that 2-pound bag, and there you go. So it's a nice thing to have. I like it that it's individualized. That's just what I like to do. Again, I could put an oxygen absorber in the packs or in the thing itself. I don't, okay? But I love the Mylar lids. They're absolutely awesome to use. And so that's what we do, okay? So that's how I'm spending my day, just because I need to continue to prep. I love prepping. I haven't been doing any prepping videos for you guys in a while. I've been doing a lot of talking. So I wanted to show you one of the things, again, how I do it here at the homestead to pack up food and have food ready to go, okay? And we just keep adding on to our preps, all right? I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. Oh, wait, sorry, forgot all my ending spiel. Now I don't want to really call it spiel, but I like to say it at the end of every video. Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, because tomorrow really is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it, and the only one that's going to stop you from doing that is yourself, okay? So realistically, there's nobody that can stop you. You set realistic goals and you can accomplish anything. And I mean that, I really do. So anyway, have a great day, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.